Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Reto and Rhaps race the same maps in Enter the Gungeon. How is it going, Rhapsody?
It could not be going better. Well, actually, hang on. So the standard patter that you have to do, right, is, oh man, it's going so good. We're gonna have a great time in this game. But I feel like the underside of like a wheel hub for a truck that is driven through both snow and desert alike. It's not a great time, but I've jury-rigged myself with enough painkillers and coffee that I'll be fine for at least an hour or two before I die. So we're gonna have to be pretty fast.
Rhapsody is doing amazing. Amazing. Very good. So you're doing super well. You're grizzled, you're battle hardened is what I got of that.
Yeah.
You can feel no pain, and you're pumped up on energy. Those are the three things that I got. So basically, I'm afraid.
Ever the optimist.
But we're gonna be racing and Enter the Gungeon using Mod the Gungeon and a seed mod, so that we're gonna be racing effectively the same maps with a little bit of tweaked RNG that can't quite be the same through drops and stuff. But we're gonna be speedrun. First one to get to the dragon. I guess we didn't agree on it again. I assume the dragon is the place we're going to.
That makes sense.
Whoever gets there first and gets the end screen first wins. Other than that, we just play Enter the Gungeon fast.
Hell yeah.
Anything you think needs to be added before we start?
Just a countdown.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
I want you to know that I gave you the courtesy of not cheating here on the first episode of the new series.
I was immediately gonna ask, and I still don't even trust you. I like 90% trust that.
Yeah, as soon as you started doing the actual intro, that's when I started. I'm already on the Gatling goal.
When you said you're taking painkillers, you actually just pressed the start button right then.
Mm-hmm.
I hear you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So immediately I got like a shield drop. I'm assuming nothing has been changed for this, and there's not like the RNG is going to be the same or anything. But I got a shield drop on the second room, the big one.
Yep.
Get anything special? Oh, you did too?
No, nothing at all on mine. I got a chance bullet kin, which was an okay time, but it gave me a half red heart.
Okay. So, yep, RNG is still in there because I got that, but I got a shield from it. And then I got a brown chest with red skin.
Ooh, that's a harsh one.
That's a good get for a speedrun, because you want to turn your brain off, and nothing lets you turn your brain off more than invincibility.
Especially invincibility that is like really, really damage viable in the early game. You reflect like a Gatling doll's Gatling, and that's half of its HP. Goodbye. Go fast.
Excuse me?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not going to tell you anything
until... Did you get the finished gun again?
What? Huh? I would never. What? I don't even know what a finished gun is.
Oh, yeah?
Uh-huh. That's what I was worried about when you said that you got a brown chest, that you'd gotten the finished gun as well.
Yeah. Thankfully, no. I don't know. I'd feel ashamed to pick it up.
Well, I'm above shame. That's extremely not true. In this specific circumstance, I think our comparative scores in the series so far would justify me taking it.
Yeah, do you have any idea what they are? I don't. It's been a while. I don't remember.
Not at all. I try not to remember my failures. Unsuccessfully, but I try.
So have you found Mr. or Mr.'s boss?
I have not, but I am finding a lot of loops. Yeah, I found the boss. Beautiful. Oh no.
I'm telling the truth. I found the boss. I found no items, except for the lead skin from the random chest. That is the truth.
All right. Well, let me ask. Have you left the floor?
Not yet. But not far from it.
I could be giving you the big sandbag here.
You could be. I feel like you're not, though. I feel like you're not yet. I feel like it's too early for the big sandbag.
You're not wrong. That's a good character read right there. I am playing poorly.
All right, I'm off the floor.
All right. Well,
What was the big special?
the big special was the bracket key.
You just got out of a chest?
Yeah. It was a chest that was like 2 off of the beaten path for the main boss as well.
Okay. You fool! I did not leave the floor yet.
Ah, I'm being bamboozled.
I don't know if it's even worth it for me to go. I mean, it seems definitely worth it for me to go back, but I'm not gonna do it. I went back to the shop apparently. I am actually genuinely on the next floor now.
All right. I found a green chest in a secret room, but I had no keys to open it. Dang. What do you think of the fat line? I actually hate it.
I love the idea of it. I don't like it in practice. There's a couple really specific situations where it can be good, but for the most part, I don't think it's that great.
Mm-hmm. It's like a novel way to fire a gun, I guess, but it's just not a functional way to do it at all.
Yeah. I always wanted a gun or bullet modifier that pierced through walls. Like, it would be really situational and not that amazing, but I did always want it, so I was kind of excited to see it get in the game and everything, but I'm disappointed now that I have it.
Yeah. I assumed that might end up being the case. I don't know. I think I'm going to go off the beaten path a couple times here, see if I can find myself a little bit of coolness.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a big divergent potential path there. So, okay, I mean, did you get a mini? You should get a mini boss. You should get Blockner. Right?
I love Blockner. I'm a big fan.
Okay.
Never clear this. Oh, this room in challenge mode. This is the only time I don't actually dig the Gunslinger champion. The Gun King? I can't remember his name. I don't remember the names of any of the things.
Gunsling King. I know because I forget. Baby. Did we the same? Did you get an item?
A consumable that might cause me to maybe want to take more of that consumable?
I did not get that consumable. I did not get that consumable. And I have a feeling because you got that consumable and may or may not have already taken it, I assume you did.
Yeah. Oh,
I bet you our paths are going to go crazy different because Spice is going to take over the item pool.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to be... This is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
We're going to be on different runs, like, real quick here.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty wild. Did I get the master round on the first floor? I did not get the master round on the first floor. So I'm probably not going to want to take too much of the spice, but then again, I'm not going to be opening that many chests, so it doesn't seem like it's going to be a problem that I actually encounter.
So, I'm wondering, we talked about it last time with curse and speedrun. Like, how well do you think it plays? Like, adding all of the extra health pool to the mix, you know, the 300% health.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you're gonna gain speed?
I
feel like you'll gain a bit, but it's not gonna be a ton.
I think that, like, what is it? The first one is half curse, then one.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
It's definitely half curse. I think it's half curse, half
Oh my
curse,
God.
1. But the first one is definitely half.
Yeah, I just took my 5th.
Guaranteed.
Blockner dropped one and a chest that had one in it.
Oh my God. Did you get I'm assuming you didn't get a 50 piece from Blockner then.
No, not at all. But I did go back to the shop in order to buy the sunglasses for the extra speed.
Sunglasses. Oh man, our runs are different. Let me tell you, my shop had +1 bullets.
Ooh, that's a good one.
And I'm not gonna say the other part yet. Oh my God, this is an amazing run. I have a hard time believing that yours is gonna go better than this one.
Oh no.
Because I just got some major pieces that will let me turn my brain off, which, as we discussed, is pretty much the end goal of the speedrun for me.
One bad thing about these sunglasses, like while I do get the extra coolness for the bracket key, they slow down time.
Slow down. Yeah, which is usually not what you're looking for in a speed run. Usually.
Typically and oftentimes not.
What floor are you on?
I'm still on the second. I'm just fighting the Anaconda right now. I found every wrong path. And it's also worth noting that I still don't have a gun. I'm fighting the Anaconda with my base weapon. Thankfully, I have Spice. Otherwise, this would be, you know, for the birds. But...
Okay.
Uh-oh. You actually got the finished gun?
No, I just entered the 4th floor though.
Did you get a glitch chest?
No, I got a weapon.
A weapon?
I got a good weapon. I have Holy Grail and +1 bullets. The weapon I have, I'll just say it because I got Yari launcher, Holy Grail, and +1 bullets.
Oh, sweet.
To go with my potion of lead skin. My potion of not gonna die.
Uh-huh.
So this one's that spicy potion.
I got the finished gun.
You got the finished gun. There's a chance now. I'd say that I might have gotten too much time already, but there's totally a chance. Pathing can be a real problem.
Yeah, like, bad pathing on the final floor in particular is the only thing I think here that can kill you.
Yeah.
But I'm also gonna need to, like, perfectly path this 3rd floor.
Yeah. You're definitely playing from behind, but you could come back.
Oh.
I've seen stranger things happen.
You've seen Stranger Things now. What'd you think of Jim?
Season 3? Oh. No, I'm saying Season 3 is coming out next month on Netflix, ain't it?
What'd you think of Season 2, actually?
I believe we talked about this last time, and I said that I was going to answer that I liked it, but I couldn't think of what parts made me like it. So then I changed my opinion almost on the fly. That I thought it was pretty forgettable, I guess.
Yeah.
Good, but it didn't resonate with me nearly as much as the first season. The first season I loved.
Yeah, the first season seemed rather a lot better thought out to me.
Yeah. It'll be interesting if they... I don't know, was that the public opinion? Or are we
yeah,
wacky?
the public opinion seemed to be that the second season was not as good as the first. All right, I'm going to get to the 4th floor. So you've probably now beaten the Dragon and you're collecting the final bullet.
No, I'm still on the 4th floor, and I feel like I'm having to do a full clear. There's totally a chance, because I'm not using Yari to room clear. I guess I could? And just damage boost, though?
It's an interesting way to go through it. I mean, if you have enough HP to feed that. I have 9 curse, I believe, at this point in time.
You got a lot of cursed bosses coming your way, I'm sure.
I'm hoping not. If I get the Cursed Dragon, then, you know, GG, well played. It's wild that we have such divergent runs, but they're both so good.
Yeah, this is just a good seed. God, I love my build because I can just turn my brain off. I'm gonna sacrifice it. I'm gonna sacrifice my master round just to go faster. I don't care, man. I'm doing it.
Sacrifice a master round to go faster.
Took a hit so that I could get some extra ammo in my Yari to finish it off faster.
In the boss fight. Okay. I thought you were still on the room clear, but sadly,
no.
That safety blanket has been torn away from me.
That good old master round from the brown chest. What do you think about the master rounds as like a game mechanic, as like the reward for perfect?
I honestly actually like them. I don't like that you don't get them on the special floors.
Yeah.
Because it does feel like the special floors under-reward you. That was obviously fixed a little bit with the Old King now giving you a synergy chest. But even then, like, a single synergy chest is not going to make me go to the Old King for any reason other than I just want to fight the Old King.
Yeah. I'm kind of the same mind. I sort of like, for the Master Rounds, my theory, or my idea always was, it'd be cool if you could, like, because adding a Master Round to them just straight up seems like maybe too much health at the disposal. But maybe if you made it so if you lost the first floor's Master Round or the second floor's Master Round, you could make it up on the secret floor or something. I think could have been an interesting way to go about it. To keep the same amount of Master Rounds potentially in the mix without going overboard.
I can totally see that being a viable solution.
It doesn't seem like it'd be OP or anything. I don't know. I like it. I always like when games are like, prove that you don't need this health before we give it to you. I like that in games.
It also has like a very clear path of progression for the player. Like it's a very clear, oh, I got better because now I'm capable of getting the Master Round reliably on the first floor, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
You on the forge yet?
Yeah, I'm about to be on the forge, but I think I'm gonna quickly double back and get a shot because if I don't have ammo in this gun, I lose. No! I swear my ammo has been replaced with spice every time. No, I found ammo, I'm fine. Whew.
Well, there you go.
Took a secret room adjacent to the exit for me to get it, but it all worked out.
The bullet and the shell in the same shop. Cute.
So
they're hanging out.
I will say at this point, we're both really powerful. Do you want to on the fly change this to race to the Lich?
I will say yes. Even though I feel like I would definitely win the dragon and I'm not sure about the Lich. I will say yes.
Okay. I mean, you are free 100% to say no. It was obviously not the premise that this episode was set upon, and me changing the rules on the fly isn't particularly sportsmanlike.
It's okay. I'll allow it. I'm flexible.
Okay. I'm glad to hear it.
I can
Did
put my,
gymnastics as a kid?
I was going with the joke, but mine was actually a joke that's actually real. I can put my... Ever since a kid, I've been able to put my legs behind my head, which is shocking for someone of my size.
Desirable trait.
Yeah. I haven't had any practical applications for it, but
see,
it's something I can do.
I cannot at all, and not least of which due to the fact that if I bend my knee in the wrong direction, it's gonna go pop again.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So on the fly change this race to who can put their leg behind their head the fastest.
Yeah, you know what? Let's go. Boom.
Gentlemen's just switch on the fly like that. You gotta change it. I gotta change it. God, I'm doing a full freaking clear. Oh my goodness.
I mean, you kind of gotta, right?
Yeah.
Because we need the Dragon, but we also need the... Oh no, we're not going to the bullet fast.
No. I'm doing a full clear, but not on purpose. It was just happening to me.
It do sometimes be like that, regardless of what they think. Oh my god! You fighting the Dragon?
I am, and you are too?
Yep.
Sucks. I'm on the second phase.
I'm on the first phase, to be fair, but I did just get full ammo in my finished gun as I was just about to run back out.
Oh! 2 cycle with a fraction. Wasn't even worth taking the hit there. Oh man.
I mean, the fact that you have the ability to pierce boss armor is going to make the finale here a lot faster for you, given having ammunition for it.
Yeah. I will not have enough health to damage boost all the way through bullet hell to get my ammo back. So I'm going to have to rely on basically the charge shot is kind of what I'm using.
That's rough, but I have seen you use the charge shot, and you use it far more effectively than I ever could.
It's not bad now. It's not bad now.
What about it
But
was
it's also
changed?
not great. The reload time is like gone, basically. Well, almost gone, and it has 5 shots now in it instead of 1.
Okay. Well, I mean...
And it does the same amount of damage, but you just get 5 more shots. It's crazy. Or basically the same amount of damage. Which really puts into light how bad it was before.
Oh yeah, it was garbage trash from hell. It was absolutely tragic. So here, I mean, at least Bullet Hell has determinate mapping. So we're both going to be able to be kind of trying to... Oh, come on! I hate it when I get the dead end immediately at the start.
I got it too. We went the same way. You're so freaking close. Oh. Oh, hell. Oh, Bullet Hell.
Do you get the warning that your videos might be demonetized for the fact that you have Bullet Hell in your description as well?
Yeah. Yeah. They haven't been for like years though. There's a little bit. There's like a brief period of time where they were getting demonetized, and then immediately they were taking it away as soon as I said, "Really? Really? I have never sworn ever in my adult life."
Ooh, that's like not even personally.
It is a big lie. I swear all the time. Don't tell my channel. I swear all the time.
You know what? I promise I won't tell them.
Okay.
Sadly, like the video evidence of the fact that I used to swear all the time is readily available to anyone at any point in time. Someone commented on one of my videos recently, saying, "Yeah, I just went back and watched some of your old content, and it was really hard to watch. You were using some words I don't feel comfortable hearing." And I'm like, okay. I didn't feel comfortable saying them, frankly, and feel less comfortable with them all the time. My only slight defense is that while it is mimetic, there are certain words that mean less in a certain cultural context of Australia than other parts of the world, but they hit the ear real hard.
Yeah, I hear you. I mean, like, I got nothing against swearing. I just, like, my whole YouTube career, from the very beginning, I was like, I have an option right now to make a massive, like, decision moving forward. Swearing, what does it gain me? What does not swearing gain me? And I was like, not swearing gains me a younger audience, potentially. Swearing maybe makes me feel like I'm not censoring myself, but I've never had a problem with that anyways. I've never felt like I was censoring myself by coming up with creative new minced oaths to replace them, you know?
Exactly. It feels like you're using oftentimes those words as a crutch, where instead you can be using things that themselves could be much funnier, like kicks and shiggles. Or wait, kicks and giggles?
Exactly.
What was yours?
Kicks and wiggles?
Kicks and wiggles, yes.
Yeah, I like kicks and wiggles. It's more fun. It's more fun. It's like you're like a swear word archaeologist trying to find just a new discovery.
I want to insult someone in a way they've never been insulted before.
Exactly.
For me, also, like, a large issue of it was you break out the fine china constantly and it's suddenly not the fine china anymore. Like, it doesn't mean anything if you say a certain word. And let's just say, you know, like, I'm not going to actually say any of the words, by the way, but let's just say, like, not the worst one you can think of, but it does start with an F, right? Yeah. It means a lot less if you're someone who says that constantly versus someone who never says that saying it.
Like, oh baby, when I bust it out live on stream randomly, the world's gonna lose it because it's been 7 years in the making.
You're gonna have to choose the absolute opportune moment.
It's gonna have to be so good. I've had it in the back of my head. I've always thought in the back of my head, like, I'm not closed off to ever saying it, but it's gonna have to be like the golden moment at this point.
I kind of like the idea of it not being a golden moment and just being like downtime.
a completely random neutral thing just happens.
Mm-hmm.
That someone would normally go, oh shoot. Just like someone who has no problem with swearing just goes, oh shoot.
Uh-huh.
But for me, it's the end of the line.
And then you can segue into being one of those games reviewers on YouTube who just constantly swears. How did that become a character that a lot of people play?
I don't know.
Was it
I don't know. I don't know
AVGN's
why.
influence?
It totally could be. Totally could be. But it really is a character.
Oh yeah, it's definitely, like, I can't imagine you'd talk to Angry Joe in real life and he's like just constantly belting. Like, it's definitely a character.
Yeah. Speaking of not this topic, how far are you?
Second phase of the Lich fight. I'm not gonna bother lying.
Yeah. I have now lost.
Have you?
I'm totally loose. Yeah. If you're on the second phase of the Lich, I haven't found the Lich yet.
Oh, okay.
I lost it in oh hell.
Ever since the problem at the very start, like, other than going the wrong direction at the start, I perfectly mapped.
That's nice.
I'm sorry. Thankfully, I will tell you, they become pretty obvious the further you get.
I mean, I'm at the Lich now,
Yeah.
but it ain't happening, Chief. It ain't happening.
I don't know. Have you got HP to fritter away on your? Because I've got a Jan's third phase.
Yeah, but you're on the third phase and I'm not.
That's
There's
a good
like-
point. Well made.
I don't think it's happening. It's gonna be closer than I thought, because I am on the second phase now.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, bud.
But it ain't happening.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll confirm that one for you.
You win?
Yeah.
I'm on the second phase, so I'll finish up.
Oh, definitely. Please do.
Third phase. Oh. R.I.P. in peace.
What a wild run.
He is getting melted. I'm just standing, taking it,
Oh, of course.
letting it happen. Letting it happen to me.
I do like those moments in the game where you're just like, I don't actually need to stop you doing this right now.
Yeah, and he's dead. Oh, man. Oh, man. That was a close one. That was a close one.
That was so close for how divergent it was, and both of us got our power in completely different directions.
Yeah. You got yours from drugs, and I got mine in a much more wholesome, clean way. Just, you know.
I was straight up
Weaponry.
9 cursed, because I had the 5 from the finished gun, 1 from bracket key, and then I'd taken 5 spice over the course of the run, so half, 1, 1, 1.
Well, dang. Well, it paid off. It paid off in the end there. How many heart containers did you have at the end?
I lost 2 to spice, but I got 4 from master rounds, so I should have had 5. I think I maybe had 6.
Okay.
Oh no, but you also increase yours with the initial taking of spice for 2 times, so I probably had 6 or 7.
Okay. Well, what kind of items did you have?
Tangler
Was it mostly-
sunglasses, base pistol, bracket key, base marine passive, the finished gun, and the fat line. Plus a bunch of
That'll
spice.
do it. That'll do it. You had extreme room clear in the finished gun.
Oh yeah.
If you had any periods of time where you like really didn't have ammo, that could have gone south. But it seemed like you mostly got it when you needed it.
It almost happened to me a bunch of times, and every single time it did, there was an ammo drop.
Scripted game.
Extremely.
Well, GG. You want to plug your channel since it's been a while? You want to say what you're doing?
Sure. My name is Rhapsody, or my name is actually Ryan. Let's like drop the artifice for a second. My name is Ryan, but Rhapsody here on the internet. I typically play like indie games, roguelikes. Like, let's be real, it's a very similar selection of games to what you've probably seen Reto play. I do have a soft focus on card games, but you know, pretty much anything that takes my fancy, and do between 3 and 4 videos a day in that kind of style. How about yourself?
Check them out. Oh, Well, I have a hard focus on Enter the Gungeon. I'm playing a huge variety of stuff, but yeah, pretty much I'll be getting into variety that you'd probably see on Rhapsody's channel again pretty soon. But right now I'm playing Enter the Gungeon, Stardew Valley, mostly those. But I'll be doing more roguelikes, focusing on that as well.
Hell yeah.
But alas, it was a good time. GG.
Thank you very much.
See you later.
Catch you then.